I know I'm live. Just trying to test things out right now. Hmm. There we go. Okay, I'm back for day 2 of streaming. We'll be doing some. We're doing some the same thing as yesterday. Same thing. We'll be practicing a little bit by ourselves on Imola. Then we'll transfer over to an online race and race that. And then a quick replay and analysis of what happened on the race. You guys can always ask questions. You guys can always it's more of a learning opportunity for everybody because I'm still learning, right? So yeah, and also trying to make it to 3,000, 2.5, aim for 2.5 iRating. But yeah, pretty cool. Just making sure the stream is doing what it's supposed to do. Cool, it is. All right, that being said, though, I do want to change some things around. I do want to make this slightly bit bigger. I think that's good. Yeah, okay. Cool, 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 cool. It's still way too loud, I think. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, it's cool. I think that's good. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, because now yeah, I'm definitely a lot louder. All right. I always practice a little bit more of the rear bias, and then on the race, I just make it fair and make it easier for me to drive, right? Let's see how we can do it. And then also we're gonna see if tomorrow we can start practicing Suzuka for next week. Because we gotta start doing that soon. Something we gotta start focusing on. But yeah. I still hate that corner. You guys can see I'm not sweating at all, but after this, I'm gonna be drenched. I'm gonna go for like a 5K run after this as well, because I gotta get my physical, my body also fit. Right? If I want to do this full time. I'm reading books, I'm doing everything I can to make sure at least, you know, I can coach people now. Like I got to a point where I can coach people on the fundamentals, right? On the foundations. You know, maybe not the top laps and stuff, but definitely fundamentals and seeing a few things that they're doing wrong. Not bad at all so far. For a first lap of the day, not bad. Not too bad. Not bad. If I get in the 51s, I will practice something else. I will tell you guys in a second. Let's see if I could use more of the white lines. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, come on. Not bad. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying until I can get to the 51s. Because I know I can. And I gotta break much better there. I have to break much better, much harder. So close. Oh my goodness. Okay. Remember, I need to get a proper 51 in order to see, because then I can get consistency. Well, also because I want to. Oh my goodness. You know what? It's fine. Okay, so the thing I wanted to teach was this. You have to learn how to use the whole track. You know, people think that they use the whole track, but in reality, they don't. I personally don't use it. I understand I don't use it. In a sense of, when they say use the whole track, they mean this. I'll show you. You're driving down, right? You're driving down, driving down. People think that, boom, I'm using the entire track, I'm braking, pretend I'm braking here hard, and I'm coming in here, look at that, using the whole track, and then I go wide, and I'm like literally at the edge, and I'm like, okay, cool, you're here, and you can be driving, you're like, oh, you're literally using the edge, yeah, that's great, you're using the whole track on exit, that's what you want, but here, people brake here, look at that. People think that that's called using the whole track. They're on the way to the right, and they come in, and then again they're cutting in, and the whole track is right here. You're like, oh yes, I am. I'm using the entire track. I'm good. I'm really good at that. In reality, using the whole track is using this area on the right as well, this area on the left as well. Like that white line is still like here. Around here would be using the whole track. And I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean with the replay. So that is using the entire track, right? So if you go back to the area where I'll show you what I mean. See, that is too much, right? You want to be basically on the edge right there, because if you break or anything happens and you get tapped, you're going out wide and you're going to go crashing, and you know what's going to happen. But if you try to stay in there, right there, and if I get closer, Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to play that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Where is that? Hurry. No, 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 no. Holy crap, that's gonna on YouTube is not fun. Cause then I have to edit that out. Anyways, like I was saying, um, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. So if we look here, most of the time, oh, you see that? You see how close I am to the You guys see how close I am to the curb? That is called using the entire track. That's what you should be doing on entry, right? That's how close you should be how close you should be on entry. Because it's again really important. Because I can give you a few tens, right? A few thousands even. That's called using the whole track on entry and on exit as well, right? Something like, uh, let's see. Perfect. A good example because I was not using the entire track and I know that wasn't. Just when I was driving, right? So if we go here, because this is the side, right? Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look how much more room I have. That's so much room. I never go close to that. On exit, sure. On exit, you guys can see I will use the most of the track. Right here, look at this. Not even that I use the entire thing. So there's so much time left on the table right there. And if you go past to the other lap, this again, this is just the first corner. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look how much. Look, I could still go wider. Oh, actually, that was pretty close, I'll be honest with you. That slide a little bit, did lose a little bit of time. But not too much. You can see I was just sliding a lot there. Not too bad, but it's definitely not ideal. But that's okay. But this is what this is good usage of the track on exit, right? On entry, here, look how much room I have. Look how much room I have. Look at that. So how do we fix that? Right? How do we... Oh, there we go. How do we fix that? Well, it's not as easy as just driving further. You have to have... What the heck? Where's my... Okay, anyways. You have to basically understand how to get there. So how do you do that? You just point at a spot in your car and you know you're at the edge. Same thing with braking markers, right? What you could do is, look at the rear wheels. You guys can't see it, but I can. No, not there, not there, not there. I'm still not touching it. There we go. I think my limit would be a run right here. That would be my limit, I think. So just be in front of the I don't even know if I can show you. Right here. It looks like this for this side. It's right there. That's where it is. Because if we go further, you know what? Good spot right here. Yeah, grass. I think This spot is right there, yeah, right there. Just in that corner, actually. Right here in that dip. So I want to maybe stay in this area right here for the right side. Alright, I want to maybe stay right there. So let's see. Okay, that's where I want to be at. And then for the left side, I'm going to stay maybe right there. Just again, that dip right here. This dip. So I figured out where my areas are. Right here and right there, right? So if we do this again, go. We try to figure that out now. So much time we can have. Nope, that was horrible. Okay, but it takes some time to actually get used to it, right? Something gonna get used to it. Just drive a bit further. So right now I'm gonna see if I can get the right side, on that wiper blade. It's not easy. It's like new skill. I'm learning too. And also have to brake at a certain point too. Man. Again, it's a skill that I'm also learning. It's not easy because I'm also trying to figure that out. So it's just something that you get used to, right? You have to keep conscious. It's the same thing as just knowing where to look, right? You just have to remember and remind yourself how to do it. What? How? Oh, whatever. I used the track on entry a lot more on that one. I already felt it. I could probably do it legit. Let's see. See what I mean? That was horrible. Well, that being said, that was 30 minutes, so we're gonna now climb into the and register to the race, and yeah, we'll see how we are, how we do. Man, not too bad. I want to check my standings in this week. I'd like to check my standing and see how I am on my division. I'm hoping to go to Division 4 by next uh, season. I'm really hoping. hmm I'm Division 5 currently, so I'm 39th this week on Division 5. Not too bad. Not ideal. I remember last week I did really good. I ended up being, not last week, sorry, Zalder. Yeah, I ended up being 11th, so I did really good there. Yeah, we'll see what we do. See how we do. Wait, I don't even have the proper thumbnail for it. I thought I set everything up. I guess I didn't. My fault. There we go. Sorry it took forever. I got it now. And I still got the latency variation. Don't know why. Not acting up this morning. I checked it. Ooh, buddy.
You're experiencing network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session. Car 8 just set the fastest lap. 51.096.
I'm gonna pass this guy, I swear.
Left side.
What the heck, bro?
Stay on the right. Clear on the left. You're experiencing some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
Erratic driving? I guess. No, come on. I've not done that in a long time. You've got to be kidding me. Understanding as well how that happened is also really important. How did it happen? I know. I just used the throttle too much. And I was using the steering wheel too much. That's why I oversteered.
You're experiencing some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session. Left side. Car on your left.
Ooh, that was close. That was real close. I thought he was gonna hit me. Maybe I could follow this guy? Again, hit the grass on the left. Holy crap, dude. You guys saw how good I was doing as soon as...
Just set the fastest lap. 51.073.
You guys saw how good I was doing when I was by myself, and now with people, you know. Come on. No.
They say you cut the cord. You'll have
That's
to slow
horrible.
down and give us the time going.
Get top 10 here on the practice, and let's hit with that pace.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the cord. Car 11. Just set the fastest lap. 50.75.
Ooh. Getting actually pissed off that I can't race, I can't drive. I will give this
You
up.
got a slow car on the right. 0.962. Car right. Clear.
What? That
Slow
was...
down. You got a penalty for cutting
Hold
the
on.
cord. Right side. Still there.
Really?
Clear on the right.
Okay. I'm always curious about that because... Here, it's supposed to be... cutting the corner. Am I cutting it? Is this cutting it? Is this really cutting it? Why? But I'm always curious about that. How is this cutting it? I mean, it's whatever, but it's always weird to me. I guess the X on that side is really hard, harsh. It's not lenient at all. Alright, let's get in the 52s, in the low 52s. 51, let's see if we can get 151 in here.
You're experiencing network difficulty. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
I'm really hoping there's no car coming out of the pits. Alright, good. Oh, come on! Oh.
You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll
I
have
suck.
less grip out there.
I'm actually really bad. Don't even watch this, guys. Like I'm not good.
You cut that corner, you've got a slow down penalty. Car right. Clear. Car, hey, just set the fastest lap. 50.325. You're experiencing network difficulty.
Okay.
If it continues, that may remove you from the session.
Let's do this.
You got a slow car on the right. Car right.
You've got to be joking me.
You're experiencing
Really?
network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
Okay. I'm gonna take a few minute break. A few minutes of a break, and we'll be back. Okay. So, we'll be back in a bit. I can't believe these guys.